MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball next on the show. Jose Quintana is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff, and when he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in his last one, he threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Taken but called a strike. Dan, Dero, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. Hey, you know what, Dero, this is one they'd like to win right here. They win the first game of the series, drop game 2, win game 3. They'd like to keep the momentum going here, Dero, win 2 in a row and win 3 out of 4 in this series.
Yeah, you want to definitely get a chance to win this series today. Play good baseball. You don't want to go on that seesaw. We'll give you one, we'll take one. They need to figure out a way to get it done today.
Hard hit ball to second, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
Digging in, Brock Holt, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Hayward. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You know, I think they need some better performances out of Ryan Braun. For a guy hitting in the middle of the order, you're going to be stunned when I say this number. 0 RBIs over the last 10 games. That's none, 0. They've got to get a lot more production out of him if this club wants to win some games.
And here's Christian Yelich now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Cain leads off first with 1 away. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2. So a runner at first with 2 away. And in at the plate steps Keston Hiura. From the belt, kicks and deals.
2-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sinker changeup right here. Got to get it up.
High and deep to left center field. Looking up is the left fielder. Into the bleachers and gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. Number 17 for him on the season. And the Brewers move out in front now 2-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
Here's Ryan Braun now. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. He'll start this one at 269. 5 homers and 21 driven in. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Braun, a California-born ball player. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first.
Batting 5th, the first baseman, number 5, Jed Jerko.
Here's Jed Jerko now. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 4 home runs and 17 RBIs. Behind 0-2 now. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's 2-0 Milwaukee. Brandon Woodruff, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He's definitely a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the National League in that category.
And not surprisingly, he's also near the top of the league in slugging percentage, which means not every ball's leaving the yard. A lot of extra base hits in this guy's arsenal.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this series has been a little bit of back and forth, dropping the first one, finding a way to battle back, and then dropping the third one of this 4-game set. Let's see if they can find a way to tie this rubber game.
You know, Dero, this is one of those, if you could win game 4 of this series and walk away with a split, you almost feel like you won this series. This is a big one here today.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And that misses for ball 4. So an early base runner in the bottom half as they're trying to get one or both of those runs right back. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's just 2 for 9. He's taken him deep once. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. And he'll be run down between first and second. And a mental mistake that time as he's picked off for the first out.
Clearly, he was just a little too anxious to break for second that time. He jumped early, and the pitcher did a nice job of just stepping off the mound and then dealing with the play from there. Sometimes you'll see a guy flinch and balk the runner to second on those types of plays.
0-1 count and the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. The next Cub up, Yomer Sanchez. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's set, and the pitch. Runner at first here, one man out. And it's quickly 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first two.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
I got the count 1-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He's been held in check in the series, just 1 for 12 coming in.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1-1 the count. Up high, 2-1 now.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
High in the air into shallow left center. Bodie comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Batting it. The catcher.
So the base is empty here with one away. And up next is the catcher, Manny Pena. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Manny Pena is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. At the plate now, Brandon Woodruff. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Yanked hard but foul to the right. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Struck him out. 3 up, 3 down. Into the box now, David Bodie. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Here's Jason Hayward now. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Comes set, and the 0-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Hayward, or often just Jay Hay, who was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
On to first, and they get the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Here's the first pitch to him. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
Welcome back to Wrigley Field, home of the Cubs, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Entering the day, they rank in the upper echelon of several pitching categories, and that doesn't go unnoticed around the clubhouse. One of the position players told me, our pitching staff has a calming influence on the entire team. We know they're going to keep us in games, and flat out, they just get the job done, and that helps everyone play more relaxed and confident. It appears this group of pitchers is a real cornerstone of this ball club, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Lorenzo King.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lorenzo Cain is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. So far this season, Cain has a batting line residing in the 230s.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Here's Brock Holt now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
1 out, nobody on. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Two pitches fouled away. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Bounced softly in front of the plate. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Victor Caratini, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the pitcher, Jose Quintana. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Liner toward right center. It's in there, and the Cubs look to have extra bases on their first hit of the game. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Rizzo comes into play with a slugging percentage over .490, just shy of .500. So he's looking to inch closer to that nice plateau right here. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Outside, 2-1. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's going to get down out there. The throw into second. To second now, but he's safe as they also push across a score to make it a one-run game.
Well, that's the difference between a harmless error and a costly one. With the bases empty, that doesn't hurt that much, but with a man on, that allows a run to score.
Into the box, Yolmer Sanchez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side. A pause, and the 0-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Only one in the inning for the Cubs. 3 innings complete. Milwaukee leads it 2-1. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Next for Milwaukee, Keston Hiura. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And that's in there for strike one. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
3-1 to him now. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Into the box now, Ryan Braun. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. In there, 0-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Line towards center field. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Jerko in front, 2 balls and no strikes. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
3-1 to him now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this one misses for ball 4. And now that'll load him up here with nobody out. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and he struck him out. A big strikeout there with the bases loaded, and that's the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 9.
Stepping in, Manny Pena. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 0-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Ready with the 0-2. Oh, and a comebacker. This could be big. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. But 1's all they get as the run scores.
The pitcher, number 53.
Digging in to try it again, Brandon Woodruff. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. No balls and 1 strike.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Brewers forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Brewers lead it 3-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Souza Jr.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
2-1 now to Steven Souza. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
David Brody.
At the plate, David Bodie lays off 1-0. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Bodie, playing here in his age 26 season, he was taken in the 18th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment. Well, that's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting the head out, but that's got to upset you, thinking that ball might have went foul.
But you hear it all the time that the game baseball is a game of inches. 1 inch one way or the other could have been a difference between a foul ball and a base hit right over the third base bag.
Jason Hayward comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Fouled off. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. This is pulled into right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. Has a look, now the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a drive out to left center field. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
No balls and a strike to count. Comes set, the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Braun has a read on it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Cubs strand a couple, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. In now is Lorenzo Cain, a hit in 2 tries so far.
The center fielder.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Behind 0-2 now. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Souza is there, 2 down.
Up next for Milwaukee.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Brewers strand 1, and it's still 3-1. Brent Suter, the 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now.
Number 35.
Leading off the inning, Jose Quintana, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1 home. Is strike 2 swinging. Two and 2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Bryant absolutely feasts off of left-handed pitching. Many right-handed hitters do better against southpaws, of course, but he's about as good as it gets in the opposite-handed type of matchup.
Yeah, and I think the common denominator of why he absolutely hammers left-handed pitching is the fact that he knows he can't get beat inside. He has that split second more to be able to execute his game plan knowing he's not going to get jammed.
Lays off 2-2 now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle, and you know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. A ball and a strike.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
All even now, 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Braun has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Cubs strand 1. They still trail it here 3-1. Ready for another shot now. Ryan Braun. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. Hit on the ground to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The first baseman, number 5.
Leadoff man retired, and here's Jed Jerko. Hit softly on the ground to third. He's got it. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now batting.
Now batting, Orlando Arcia. No hits to this point. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Brewers shortstop ahead with a 3-1 count. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Grounded weakly toward third. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Brewers lead this one 3-1. Ready for another chance. Steven Souza. He went down on strikes last time up.
The right fielder.
Out in front of it, strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was ahead in the count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Ball one to start the at-bat. In there, and it's even at 1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Yelich. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. 2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Popped up. Jerko waits on it. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing across here. New inning set to get underway. And now it'll be the catcher, Manny Pena. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
Bounce to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Avisail Garcia will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. In there for strike 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 10 home runs, 39 driven in. Into center field, line drive base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball bat.
So now to the plate, Lorenzo Cain hammered the other way to deep right field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. He pulls into second safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Up next to Milwaukee, the right fielder,
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Caught off at the plate as it's chopped foul. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. Keston Hiura will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Settling in now, Ryan Braun. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
A 3-1 count to the Brewers left fielder.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And the runner will score from second. And he's in safely to third as 2 runs come across to score away from the play. Jason Kipnis is going to come in now and take over following the injury. Here's Jed Jerko now as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Orlando Arcia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Line to the right side. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And the runner from third crosses the plate as he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Manny.
To the plate now, Manny Pena, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. 2 out here and a runner at second. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Ready with another 2-2. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Milwaukee leads it 9-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Corbin Burns will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Eric Sogard is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Last half of the 7th here, and stepping in as the veteran shortstop, Javier Baez.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
In the air out to straightaway left. On the move is Braun. In there, a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossom.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Stepping in now, Chris Bryant. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Change-up low, 2-0.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
The 3-1. Runners are at the corners with one man out. And there's a base hit on the line. In to score, the runner from third.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out, swinging the bat.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0.
Nope, inside ball.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2 balls and a strike.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
A step off, and the runner's heading home. And they will tag him out in a rundown, and that is Bonehead City right there. The 2-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Braun. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Trevor McGill will come on to pitch here, and he'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup now on the double switch. Kyle Schwarber remains in the game, batting 9th and manning left field. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. McGill, a right-hander that stands 6'8". He was selected in the 7th. Oh, look at the stop by Rizzo. Got him. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Lorenzo Cain. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Lorenzo Cain is sent packing for the 2nd out of the inning. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And he takes strike 2. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. David Phelps is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 41.
First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Look at him jump all over that first pitch, using aggression to get himself a knock through the right side.
Into the box now, Steven Souza, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here. And he fouls this one off.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Fouled off. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Nico Horner will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. Still without a home run and 4 RBIs. Fastball called for strike 2. Runners on first with 1 down. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Jason Kipnis is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. From the stretch. This is popped up. Holt has a play. And that retires the side. 1 left for the. Oliver Perez will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Nico Horner is the new shortstop as he stays in the game after entering as a pinch hitter. Christian Yelich is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Kipnis is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Keston Hiura. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Perez has seen his role change with those 1-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Out of play. 1 out, nobody on. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Grounder down the line at third, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 8.
At the plate, Ryan Braun. So far in this one, 2 doubles and a triple to his credit. Perez with a good fastball there to start the at-bat. No balls and a strike.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Corey Knebel will come on to pitch here, and he'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup now on the double switch. Tyrone Taylor will also enter as a part of the double switch as he'll hit in the 7 hole in the lineup. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
The set and the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Now batting.
Standing in, Victor Caratini. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, that's out.
Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the wall.
Nobody out, runner on first. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Digging in now, Kyle Schwarber. Here's the first pitch to him. Now the double steal is on here. Oh, and the pitch is a low one, not handled behind the plate, and both runners are going to be safe. Now the 1-0.
Ball, inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Chris Bryant is on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. Chopped toward the second baseman. Reined in. And this will be an RBI as the run comes in to score from third.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade an out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Striding in, Anthony Rizzo. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and it's fouled away. Here's the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Men on third with 2 down. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over. 9-3, the final tally here in this one. The Milwaukee Brewers jumped out to an early lead.